Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Chrono Trigger. As you can see, we only need one more fight in order to get that ability. Now, one thing I did not know until I had attempted farming for that level is that I didn't know that you can fight the new twice in the same rainstorm. Or not the same rainstorm, but like the rainstorm after. I always thought you had to leave after beating the new. We're actually one fight away, so I'm going to be waiting for that. As you can see, we're all at 1 HP, which isn't great. The new will always take your HP down to 1, but just be careful because eventually your HP is going to be really low. And from, like, the entire party span will be 1 HP eventually with the new. And then you're looking at, like, I don't know, potential game over because the new will eventually start hitting you for 1 HP. I've gotten a game over from a new, so the same new. By the time you're done with this, you should have a specific amount of horns, feathers, and stuff, and maybe a little bit extra if you actually killed some of the other enemies around here. So I brought Mel out because, Ellie had already learned Fire 2. Also, somehow they're all two... Oh, right, I used a mid-tonic, of course, it would be 201. Anyway, because I, leveled her up to Fire 2, I figured we should give Mel some of the tech power now. We will be switching back to Ellie when we actually do story things. But for right now, we're just gonna use Mel. Because she does need the tech points as well. Don't worry about Robo. Like, really don't. 248 experience points, 30 tech points. Terra learns Charm. Learns dual tech Twin Charm. You strong here, take. Alright. I also wanted to do that to show off the fact that Mel and Terra can both use the Twin Charm ability, which makes it to where your chances of getting an item are doubled. We're going to be using them for bosses. First things first, though, we're actually going to go to the Dactyl Nest. I need to make sure we're all good. So this is going to be rough for health. Being a little bit generous with my stuff. We're gonna do another thing that maybe some people wouldn't be aware of. As well as charming up some of these enemies. First things first, we're gonna charm these guys. Now for regular enemies that will always respawn, I don't suggest having Mel in the party for that, because it's kind of a waste if you can get anybody that can use more attacks. Let's wait for her to go back and try to charm again. When you get a gift, that's how you know you got it, and this guy's only giving us a fang, so now we can get rid of him. Ice you! Let's put you on ice, buddy. Never mind. You're resistant, despite being in a lava environment. You think cold would give these guys, like, instant hypothermia. Well, let's charm the rocks. Whatever their name is. The shifts. Battle. Alright, so we don't gotta worry about these guys none. If you do hit the schist, though, they will turn into a attacking monster, so beware of that. And these guys do quite a bit of damage. I think I'm actually gonna do one thing that I actually forgot to do. I forgot to do something. I forgot to exchange for weapons, which is bad, because we actually need them in order to continue. Also, I keep forgetting the cave ape doesn't take much damage. And Chrono's dead. It's too bad we don't have any abilities to, you know, run away. It would be really helpful right now. Start this fight on all kinds of wrong. So the reason why this happened is exactly what I just said, is that unfortunately I did not buy armor here. And as I said before, you know, you can't buy armor or anything like that with money here. There is a store that does take your money, but it's only for, like, items. Welcome. What do you have? You have Fang Pedal Horn. Bring any 3 of it, and each 2 items, and I give you 1 weapon or item what you give me. That's a lot. We're gonna try Pedal with Fang first. Ruby Gun. And Pedal with Horn. Sage Bow. Pedal with Feather. Stone Arm. Now we're trading Fang with Horn. For Flint Edge. Fang for Feather. Ruby Vest. We're going to be exchanging for 3 of these because we have... Well, actually, no, 4 of them. Might as well. Because I just remembered something. So just get 4 of these, just in case. Ruby Vests are very awesome because it's our first example of an item in this game that will reduce some elemental attacks. You can buy these infinitely as it stands right now. If you just keep getting fangs and feathers, you can just keep buying these. We're going to only buy a few because, let's face it, you're only going to have 3 in your party at one time. And it's only good to have, like, maybe 4 of one item. Now we're going to try horns with feathers. Rock Helm. Same concept. Alright. Just keep doing this. Keep trading and 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 trading. Let's actually equip some of what we've got. Rock Helm. Ruby Vest. As you can see, cuts fire by 50%. Flint Edge. Sage Bow, Rock Helm, Ruby Vest. We're actually going to be putting, we're going to be putting... We're going to be putting Rage Band on Terra. Speed Belt still seems good. We're going to be putting the Rock Helm on Ellie, but we're actually not going to put the thing on her because she already has Fire Guard up plus Speed 2. It wouldn't be worth putting the Ruby Vest on her, even though it upgrades her defense by a lot. Like, it really wouldn't, because it's upgrading one of her stats. Sure, I guess you can take one of them. Talk to this guy, I believe. He says trade your shiny stone, which means you can buy mid tonics and heals off of him. Many things for trade. To be honest, though, this is probably the cheapest spot you're gonna ever get mid tonics. I'm not gonna be buying 99 of them, but they'll also tell you exactly what you'll get for whatever you get, so... Good, we seem to be okay. We're gonna use a shelter. We're gonna save our game. Alright. Now we're gonna go back up that mountain. Just 1 second. Alright. Let's fight these suckers again. Except with physical attacks this time. Alright, now we can take this fight however we want to take it. Make sure you don't hit too many of those things at once, because if you do, it's going to be hectic, because they'll use both of their abilities on you. And it's not going to be a good time. Ever leveled up? No, leveled up. Alright, well... Let's see, tech point-wise, how we're doing... She needs 20 in order to level up that, and then I can just switch back to Ellie. Alright, Avian Rex. Charm. Gotta blah blah blah. Alright. I don't believe that's the one that I, charmed. Got a feather. That's another thing. Some enemies will drop things dependent on, random chance, so that's another thing. But if they only have the one item that they can, grab from, then that's it. Eh. Could have sworn we just got something. Hmm. Alright, more of these guys. Let me see if their inventory actually changes when I hit them. Nope. When it says it's the thought that counted, I don't think the enemy drops anything at that rate. Used lightning too, but forgot that I can't do that. Well, crud. Alright. Mid-tonic. Alright. Well, we're gonna keep going. There's actually some good stuff up here. Let's use Falcon Hit this time. See how much damage that does to them. Good bit. Now learns haste. And in her haste, we can actually switch her out with somebody else. Now this is the item you want to come up here for. It's Miso Mail. As you can see, pretty good defense. Now we're actually going to scale back down. Because that's kind of the only thing we really needed here. Any magic damage that you do involving Terra will involve the magic stat of the person using the magic, because she does not have a magic stat. It's pretty much non-existent. She's just a carrier for a lot of the other characters that use magic. Alright. Yep, there we go. You can get that actually at any point in time, and that also includes as soon as you're able to travel through time. But I prefer doing it like that. Since we're now, you know, here. We're gonna try charming these guys one more time, because I'm pretty sure we got an item there, but I need to see it again. Okay, maybe it was just a feather. Could have sworn these guys gave something useful, but it could also be that another one, I guess. Now, bear in mind, there are characters in this game that will drop special items that some people may not even be aware of, because usually when you get Charm, it's very late in the game, and that's only if you use Terra. So, there's probably a lot of people who don't realize that Charm is actually pretty overpowered in some cases when you get some of the items that are actually hidden in this game. Alright, let's use Falcon Hit. Let's see what fire does. I'm just ironically curious what'll happen if you use fire with fire. Apparently, more damage is taken. Alright. I do want to show off one thing, though, that's kind of a weird Easter egg. We're gonna fight New again. Now that we have Charm. Forgot to do this at the start of the video, which I probably should have done, but... Hey. I do not know if there's other places he shows up. I do know normally that he shows up on the right side. These guys don't drop anything important, so we're just gonna obliterate them. Alright. Time to wait for the new. I'm sure there's a lot of people who haven't even thought of using this on this particular character. It's because by the time you'd get Charm, you probably wouldn't know that either this guy existed, or you didn't go back to beat him again. Let's show off what Charm does. This is what Charm does if you charm the new. You get a mop. Meet one of the most useless items in the game for Chrono. It is a sword, and you can use it. I'm not sure if anybody's beaten Lavos with a mop, but it would be funny. Alright. And there we go! We got a lot of charming stuff done, a lot of items. In the next episode, we will be continuing forward and try and find out what exactly happened to our gate key. See you guys then.